Celebrating Father's Day 2025, a tender tribute to the heroes of our lives. Father's Day, observed on the third Sunday of June in the United States, is a heartwarming moment to honor the men who fill our lives with love, guidance, and boundless strength. On June 15, 2025, at 1:06 p.m. CEST, 7:06 a.m. EDT, families across America are coming together, some with hugs around a breakfast table, others with heartfelt calls across miles, to celebrate fathers, grandfathers, stepfathers, uncles, and mentors. These are the men who've been our safe havens, our teachers, our biggest fans, whether they're tied to us by blood or by the beautiful choice to love us like their own. Today, we invite you to shower these incredible men with love in the comments below. Share your sweetest wishes, your fondest memories, or a simple "Thank you, Dad," for the fathers and father figures who've shaped your world. Let's fill this space with tenderness and gratitude, celebrating the heroes who make every day brighter. In this expansive, deeply emotional tribute, crafted for text-to-speech delivery with a warm, tender tone, we'll explore why Father's Day touches our hearts, trace its rich history, dive into its cultural significance in 2025, and share heartfelt ways to make this day unforgettable for every dad in America. The heart and soul of Father's Day. Father's Day is a celebration of the men who have been our rocks, our guides, and our heroes. It's for the dad who stayed up late, bleary-eyed, helping with a science project due the next day. It's for the grandfather who sat on the porch, spinning tales of his youth that made history feel alive. It's for the stepdad who chose to love a child not his own, or the mentor who saw potential when we doubted ourselves. In 2025, an estimated 76% of Americans will celebrate Father's Day, spending an average of $199.38 per person on gifts, outings, and experiences, contributing to a staggering $24 billion nationwide. Yet the true currency of Father's Day isn't measured in dollars, it's in the moments that linger in our hearts, the memories that define our bonds with the men we call Dad. For many, Father's Day stirs a flood of nostalgia. The smell of charcoal at a summer barbecue, the sound of Dad's laughter as he told that same groan-worthy joke for the 100th time, or the quiet comfort of his hand on your shoulder during a tough moment. These are the threads that weave the tapestry of Father's Day, a holiday that invites us to slow down, look back, and speak the words we too often leave unsaid. Whether it's a whispered "I love you, Dad," a heartfelt "thank you for everything," or a story shared over a cold drink, the words we share on June 15, 2025, can carry a lifetime of meaning. When spoken aloud with the warmth and sincerity of a voice filled with love, these words become a gift that no store-bought present can rival. Father's Day is also a celebration of the diversity of fatherhood. Today's dads come in all forms: biological fathers, adoptive dads, stepfathers, foster parents, grandfathers, uncles, and mentors who fill the role of a father figure. Each brings something unique. The dad who coaches Little League, rain or shine, the uncle who teaches you how to change a tire with a grin, or the family friend who offers advice when life feels overwhelming. This day is for all of them, a chance to say, "You've made a difference in my life, and I'm grateful." It's a moment to honor the men who show up day after day, building legacies of love that echo through generations. But Father's Day is more than a celebration. It's a reflection. It's a time to recognize the sacrifices fathers make, often in silence. The early mornings and late nights at work to provide for a family. The dreams deferred so their children could chase their own. The quiet worries they carry, never letting on how heavy they feel. These acts of love, big and small, are the foundation of fatherhood, and Father's Day is our chance to acknowledge them. It's a day to say, "I see you, Dad. I see everything you've done, and I'm so thankful." The history of Father's Day, a daughter's dream. The story of Father's Day in America is one of love, perseverance, and a daughter's unwavering devotion to her father. It begins in 1909 in Spokane, Washington, with Sonora Smart Dodd, a woman whose life was profoundly shaped by her father's extraordinary dedication. William Jackson Smart, a Civil War veteran, raised his 6 children alone after the tragic death of his wife. He was a man of quiet strength, working tirelessly to provide for his family, teaching them values of resilience, kindness, and love. His hands were calloused from labor, his heart full of devotion, and his life a testament to the power of fatherhood. One Sunday in 1909, Sonora sat in church listening to a Mother's Day sermon. As the congregation honored mothers, Sonora felt a pang of injustice. Why was there no day to celebrate fathers like hers? William had been both father and mother to his children, navigating the challenges of single parenthood in an era when such roles were rare for men. Inspired by his selflessness, Sonora resolved to create a holiday to honor fathers. She chose June, the month of her father's birthday, and set out to make her vision a reality. Sonora's efforts culminated in the first Father's Day celebration on June 19, 1910, in Spokane. The event was modest but deeply meaningful. Local churches held services dedicated to fathers. Children pinned red and white roses on their dads, red for the living, white for the deceased, and the community came together to celebrate the unsung heroes of family life. Spokane's YMCA and local organizations rallied behind Sonora's cause, spreading the word through sermons, newspaper articles, and public events. Yet the road to national recognition was long and winding. While Mother's Day, established in 1914, quickly gained widespread acceptance, Father's Day faced skepticism. Some argued that fathers didn't need the same sentimental acknowledgement, that their role was less emotional or deserving of celebration. Others saw it as a commercial ploy, a holiday invented to sell cards and ties. But Sonora persisted, undeterred by the naysayers. She traveled across the country, speaking to civic groups, churches, and lawmakers, advocating for a day to honor the men who quietly held families together. By the 1920s, Father's Day was celebrated in pockets across the United States, though it lacked official status. Presidents began to take notice. In 1916, President Woodrow Wilson spoke at a Father's Day event in Spokane, praising the holiday's intent. In 1924, President Calvin Coolidge urged states to observe the day, calling fathers the strength of the home. But it wasn't until 1966 that Father's Day gained significant traction, when President Lyndon Johnson issued a presidential proclamation designating the third Sunday of June as Father's Day. Finally, in 1972, President Richard Nixon signed it into law as a permanent national holiday, cementing its place in American culture. Sonora Smart Dodd, who lived to see her dream realized, passed away in 1978 at the age of 96. Her legacy endures in every Father's Day celebration, from small-town picnics to bustling city brunches. Her story reminds us that Father's Day is rooted in gratitude, a daughter's desire to honor her father's love and sacrifice, a sentiment that resonates with millions today. It's a testament to the power of one person's vision to change the way we celebrate the men who shape our lives. Father's Day in 2025. A time for connection and reflection. In 2025, Father's Day arrives at a moment when connection feels more vital than ever. In a world of packed schedules, endless notifications, and constant demands, this holiday offers a rare opportunity to slow down and cherish the people who matter most. For some, Father's Day is a joyful celebration, filled with laughter, good food, and shared memories. For others, it's bittersweet, a time to remember fathers who are no longer here, but whose love continues to guide us. Whether you're gathered around a table, calling your dad across the country, or reflecting on memories of a father gone too soon, Father's Day is a chance to reconnect with the heart of family. This year, Americans are embracing meaningful ways to celebrate. Data shows that 52% of people plan to gift experiences, like a family dinner at Dad's favorite steakhouse, a day at the ballpark cheering for his team, or a weekend camping trip under a starlit sky. Traditional gifts remain popular. 61% of Americans will give greeting cards, 55% will choose clothing like a new flannel shirt or a sharp tie, and many will opt for electronics like smartwatches, noise-canceling headphones, or tools for the garage. But there's a growing trend toward personalization, with 48% of shoppers seeking unique, heartfelt gifts like custom photo books, engraved watches, or handwritten letters that capture the essence of their bond. Younger generations are bringing their values to the celebration, with 80% of millennials and 66% of Gen Z prioritizing sustainability. Many are choosing eco-friendly gifts or experiences that create memories rather than waste. A homemade meal using local ingredients, a hike in a nearby state park, or a heartfelt note written on recycled paper can mean more than the flashiest gadget. These choices reflect a deeper truth. Father's Day isn't about the price of the gift, but the love behind it. It's about showing Dad that his efforts, his presence, his love have left an indelible mark on your life. Father's Day 2025 also reflects the evolving role of fathers in American society. Today's dads are more involved than ever, balancing work, family, and personal growth. They're the dads who braid their daughters' hair before school, coach their sons' soccer teams, or take on the role of stay-at-home parent with pride. They're the grandfathers who FaceTime their grandkids across the country, sharing bedtime stories through a screen. They're the stepdads who build new family traditions, blending love and patience into something beautiful. Father's Day honors all of them, celebrating the diverse, enduring ways fathers show up for their families. But this day is also a time for reflection. It's a chance to look back on the lessons our fathers have taught us. Lessons about hard work, integrity, kindness, and resilience. It's a moment to recognize the sacrifices they've made, often without fanfare. The overtime shifts to pay for college, the sleepless nights worrying about our future, the quiet pride they feel when we succeed, even if they never say it aloud. Father's Day invites us to see our dads not just as parents, but as people, men with their own dreams, fears, and stories. For those whose fathers are no longer here, Father's Day carries a different weight. It's a time to honor their memory, to share their stories, to carry their legacy forward. It's a day to visit a gravesite, light a candle, or simply sit quietly with memories that bring both tears and smiles. These fathers may be gone, but their love lives on, in the way we laugh, the way we love, the way we face the world with courage they instilled in us. Making Father's Day 2025. Unforgettable Father's Day is an opportunity to create moments that linger long after the sun sets on June 15, 2025. Here are some meaningful ways to make this day special, crafted for a text-to-speech delivery that feels warm, authentic, and deeply personal, inviting listeners to connect with their own memories and emotions. Share a memory that defines your dad. Think of a moment that captures who your dad is to you. Maybe it's the time he taught you to ride a bike, running alongside you as you wobbled, shouting, "You've got this!" Or the late nights he spent helping you study for a test, his patience a steady anchor. Perhaps it's a quieter moment, the way he smiled when you caught your first fish, or the time he sat with you after a heartbreak, saying nothing but being everything you needed. Speak that memory aloud, letting your voice carry the love and gratitude you feel. Dad, I'll never forget the summer we built that birdhouse together. You showed me how to measure twice and cut once, and that lesson's guided me through life. Say thank you for the unseen sacrifices. Fathers often work behind the scenes, their efforts unnoticed until we're old enough to understand. Thank your dad for the big things, the long hours at work to provide for you, the dreams he set aside for your future, the strength he showed when life was hard. And thank him for the small things, the way he always made your favorite pancakes on Sundays, the corny jokes that made you roll your eyes but secretly love, the quiet ways he showed he cared. Thank you, Dad, for all the times you put us first, even when we didn't see it. You're my hero, and I'm so grateful. Celebrate together, big or small. If you're nearby, plan a day that reflects your dad's passions. Fire up the grill for his favorite burgers, watch a classic movie he loves, or take a drive to his favorite fishing spot. the windows down and his favorite songs playing. If distance keeps you apart, a phone call or video chat filled with heartfelt words can make him feel close, no matter the miles. Dad, I wish I could be there to share a beer with you, but know that I'm thinking of you today and always. Let's plan a visit soon. Honor all father figures. Father's Day isn't just for biological dads. Reach out to the stepdad who showed up when it mattered, the uncle who taught you how to throw a curveball, or the family friend who offered guidance when life felt overwhelming. Let them know their impact hasn't gone unnoticed. You've been like a dad to me, and I'm so grateful for everything you've done. Your support has meant the world. Create something lasting. Write a letter, record a message, or put together a scrapbook of memories. These gifts, infused with your voice and heart, become treasures that dads can revisit whenever they need a reminder of your love. Imagine your dad opening a card years from now, hearing your voice say, "You've always been my rock, and I'll always be your kid." Or compile a playlist of songs that remind you of him, each track a memory of your time together. Make it personal. In 2025, personalization is key. Instead of a generic card, write a note that captures your unique bond. Maybe a list of 10 things I love about you, Dad, or a story only the two of you share. Instead of a store-bought gift, create something that reflects his personality. A photo collage of your favorite moments, a custom mug with an inside joke, or a promise to spend a day doing what he loves most. These gestures show that you see him, not just as a dad, but as a person with his own passions and quirks. Embrace the little moments. Sometimes the smallest gestures mean the most. Share a coffee and a conversation, asking your dad about his childhood, his dreams, or the stories he's never told. Listen to his tales, even the ones you've heard 100 times with fresh ears. Give him your time, your attention, your presence. These moments filled with love are the true gifts of Father's Day. Pass on his lessons. Father's Day is also a chance to reflect on the values your dad has instilled in you. Hard work, kindness, resilience, humor. Share those lessons with others, whether it's your own children, your siblings, or your friends. Live in a way that honors his legacy, showing the world what he's taught you. Dad, you taught me to never give up, and every day I try to make you proud by living that truth. Celebrate his passions. Does your dad love golfing, grilling, or geeking out over classic cars? Plan an activity that lets him shine. Take him to the driving range, fire up the barbecue for a family feast, or spend an afternoon at a car show marveling at vintage Mustangs. These moments, tailored to what he loves, show that you know him deeply and want to share in his joy. Give back to the community. Some dads find meaning in helping others. Consider volunteering together at a local food bank, planting trees in a community park, or donating to a cause he cares about. These acts of service honor his values and create memories you'll both cherish. Dad, let's spend part of today giving back, just like you've always taught me to do. The emotional weight of Father's Day. Father's Day is more than a holiday. It's a feeling. It's the warmth of remembering the first time your dad let go of the bike and you pedaled on your own, the wind in your hair and his cheers in your ears. It's the pride in his eyes when you crossed the stage at graduation, his smile saying more than words ever could. It's the comfort of knowing he's always there, even when miles or years separate you. For some, it's a day of joy, filled with laughter and love, surrounded by family. For others, it's a moment to reflect on fathers who are no longer here, their lessons etched into our hearts like a roadmap for life. This day reminds us that fatherhood is not just about the big moments, but the quiet ones, the late-night talks when the world felt too big, the shared silences that said everything, the way a dad's presence makes even the hardest days feel bearable. It's about the dad who worked double shifts to pay for your school, the grandfather who taught you to plant a garden, or the mentor who showed you what it means to be kind. Each of these men has left a mark, shaping who you are in ways you may not fully realize until years later. Father's Day also invites us to look forward. It's a chance to build new memories, to strengthen the bond with your dad, and to pass on the lessons he's taught you. Whether you're a child, a teenager, or an adult with kids of your own, this day is a reminder to stay connected, to keep the lines of love and gratitude open. It's a call to cherish the time you have, to say the words that matter before it's too late. For those whose fathers have passed, Father's Day carries a tender weight. It's a time to honor their memory, to share their stories, to carry their legacy forward. Visit a place that meant something to him, a park where you played catch, a diner where you shared milkshakes. Speak his name, tell his jokes, live his values. Let his love live on in the way you move through the world, knowing he's still with you in every step. And for those who are fathers themselves, Father's Day is a moment to reflect on your own journey. It's a chance to see the impact you're making, to feel the love of your children, and to know that your efforts, seen and unseen, are shaping the future. Your late nights, your sacrifices, your laughter, they matter more than you may ever know. Father's Day. Across America, a tapestry of traditions. Father's Day is celebrated in countless ways across the United States, reflecting the diversity of families and the unique ways we show love. In small towns, families gather for potlucks and picnics, kids running through sprinklers while dads flip burgers on the grill, their aprons stained with barbecue sauce. In cities, restaurants bustle with Father's Day brunches, and sports bars fill with families cheering for their favorite teams, cold beers clinking in toasts to Dad. From the rolling hills of Appalachia to the sun-soaked beaches of California, the day is marked by traditions both big and small. Fishing trips at dawn, movie marathons with popcorn, or quiet moments at home with a card and a hug. In the South, Father's Day might mean a family reunion with fried chicken and sweet tea, stories swapped under sprawling oak trees. In the Midwest, it's a day for lake trips, dads teaching kids to skip stones across glassy water. In the Northeast, it's clam bakes and baseball games, the crack of a bat echoing through summer air. In the West, it's hiking trails and craft brews, families toasting to Dad with views of mountains or deserts. Each region brings its flavor, but the heart is the same: gratitude for the men who hold families together. Father's Day also reflects the cultural mosaic of America. In Hispanic families, it's a day for abrazos and tamales, with abuelos sharing wisdom alongside plates of food. In African American communities, it's a celebration of resilience, with dads and granddads honored for their strength in the face of challenges. In Asian American homes, it's a time for quiet respect, with gifts of tea or calligraphy alongside words of gratitude. In Native American families, it's a moment to honor elders, their stories tying past to present. Every culture adds its voice to the chorus of Father's Day, creating a symphony of love and appreciation. In 2025, these traditions are evolving with the times. Technology plays a role, with families connecting via video calls when distance keeps them apart. Social media is filled with tributes, photos of dads young and old, captions brimming with love. Yet the core of Father's Day remains timeless, a day to say, "Dad, you matter." Whether it's a handwritten note or a heartfelt call, the simplest gestures carry the deepest meaning. A call to speak from the heart. On June 15, 2025, families across America are in the midst of celebrating Father's Day. Some are laughing over brunch, others are casting fishing lines, and many are simply sitting together, grateful for the moment. Wherever you are, take a moment to honor the man who has been your guide, your protector, your biggest fan. Think of the dad who cheered at every game, even when you struck out. The grandfather whose stories made history come alive. The mentor who believed in you when you doubted yourself. Whoever he is, he deserves to know how much he means to you. Let your voice be the gift. Speak the words you've always wanted to say, the ones that capture the laughter, the lessons, the love. Tell your dad about the time he made you feel unstoppable, the advice that still guides you, or the way his strength inspires you every day. Say, "Dad, you're my hero. Thank you for everything." Say it with the warmth and sincerity that only your voice can bring, letting each word carry the weight of your love. If your father is no longer here, speak to his memory. Share his stories, his jokes, his love with those around you. Visit a place that was special to him, light a candle, or simply sit with the memories that bring him close. Let his legacy live on in the way you live, the way you love, the way you show up for others. And if you're a father yourself, know that your efforts, seen and unseen, are shaping the future, one moment at a time. This Father's Day, make it a day to remember. Honor the dad who taught you to dream big, the grandfather who showed you the beauty of the past, or the mentor who helped you find your way. Celebrate them with your presence, your gratitude, your voice, and know that in doing so, you're creating memories that will last a lifetime. A final word: the enduring power of fatherhood. Father's Day is a reminder that the simplest things, a kind word, a shared laugh, a moment of connection, can mean the world. It's a day to celebrate the men who have given us so much, often without expecting anything in return. Their love is in the calloused hands that built our homes, the tired eyes that watched over us, the hearts that beat with pride for who we've become. On June 15th, 2025, let your voice carry your love. Speak the words that matter, the ones that capture the heart of your relationship with your dad. Whether it's a story, a thank you, or a simple "I love you," let those words ring out with the warmth and authenticity that only you can bring. As the sun sets on Father's Day, may every dad, grandfather, stepfather, and mentor feel the love of those around them. May they know that their sacrifices, their laughter, their presence have shaped lives in ways they may never fully grasp. And may we, their children, carry their lessons forward, building a world that reflects the love they've given us. Happy Father's Day to every dad, everywhere. May your day be filled with love, laughter, and the joy of knowing you've made a difference.